Welcome back to another episode of Talking That Shit with Scheme, brought to you by Treetop Studio. I am in the building once again. It's a beautiful day today, guys. It's like, I think it's going to be like 75 degrees. I'm going to be outside in them streets. Now, actually, yeah, it is a beautiful day. So if you out, if you have an opportunity, go out, enjoy it, go for a walk. You know what I mean? Do something that makes you smile. Do something that makes you happy. With that being said, that's the topic for today. Mindset. Preparing yourself for the day. That's what we're talking about today. How do you prepare yourself for your day? You wake up grouchy, that's the result you're going to get. You decide when an interaction with someone goes wrong, messes up the rest of your day. And sometimes we allow that to happen. A 1 minute or depending, 1 to 2 minute, 3 minute interaction messes up 24 hours of your day or whatever time you have remaining that day. And so the other day, I had an interaction that was it was whack. It was bringing bad energy, and I felt it. So I stopped myself, thought about it. And then those things that usually pop into your head, like, nah, I'm not going to let no negative energy get me today, so on and so forth. That's what I decided to do. I was like, nah, bro. I'm good, man. I don't know what's going on with that person, but not today. And I decided just to brush it off and just go about business. And that's that mindset. If you wake up in the morning sluggish, feeling like crap, and putting out that negative energy, like for example, mindset, right? Damn, I got to go to work. Instead of saying, I get to go to work. If you ever been in that position where you ain't got no job, you're like, damn, man, I wish I had a job. So anything, I don't care what I'm doing, as long as I'm getting that money. And now you're fortunate to have a job, hopefully. And you're dreading to go to work. That could be another episode. Like, what are you doing? But you have the opportunity to go to work. Mindset. And then you go about business. Then we have the opportunity for the outcome of our day. So if you clock in negative energy, you're going to attract that. And sometimes you can have the greatest energy in the world, and then the envy kicks in. Sometimes have you noticed, like when people are laughing, there's always that one person like, yo, what y'all laughing about? With the mean mug face. Unhappy person. Why they so loud? Unhappy person. And there's those people that hear you laugh and they laugh. They don't know what's going on, but they just love that energy, right? And you're like, oh, I wonder what they laughing about, but it sounds good. And now you want to be part of that. You want to be part of that good happening. So you can have a wonderful day. Like that day, I was having a wonderful day, and all of a sudden negative energy just came to me. And I was like, oh, word? Nah, I'm good. Did what I had to do. Be on your way. Then I kind of congratulated myself, like, yo, good job, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's have fun with the next person. Let's bug out with the next person. You ever notice, like when people come in to like ask questions, or in my world, make a return, they always come in with the mean face. I'm saying to myself, why? Like, you come and make a return or exchange or whatever, or you're trying to find out information, but you already come mean mugging. I guess maybe they're expecting the worst, right? Oh, I'm going to get rejected, this, that, and the other. But it's a mindset. You go in smiling like, yo, I don't know what I was thinking. I was buying these sneakers for XYZ, and I just happened to get the wrong size, man. Is there any way I can switch them? You know what I mean? So on and so forth. So you already come in with that good energy. So you're going to get that back. Obviously, there's going to be one, what you talking about? Yeah, we don't do that. Or whatever. But I think we just have to fight through negative energy constantly in order to find those little bits and pieces of like happiness or smiles. Or I like when I get cut off, like not cut off, when I get caught off guard. That's what I meant to say. Like I could, do something, be like, hey, have a great day or whatever. And they'd be like, yo, have a blessed day. I'd be like, oh, word, I'll take those blessings. I appreciate it. Little things of, instead of the routine, right? Like, hey, have a blessed day. There was another thing that somebody told me the other day. I'm trying to remember what it was, and it totally caught me off guard. But I was like, oh, man, that's awesome. You too. I'm trying to remember what it was. Well, I remember one time, it was like a Sunday. It was a couple of years back, more than a couple of years back. So you can tell they had their Sunday best on, right? So you can tell they probably came from church or something like that, right? I'm going to say church because they was in their Sunday best. And I remember saying, hey, man, how you doing? Welcome. And I remember the dude just looking at me like the mean grill. And I'm saying to myself, damn, you ain't learned nothing at church today? So you just go to church for what? For appearances, and you throw on your Sunday best and a little cologne and you good, you Gucci? And there was one of those moments where you scratch your head and be like, yo, you were just there for what? For entertainment? Because you came out and you still rude, not smiling, not spreading good cheer. You just mad, but you look fly. Suit was too big, by the way. It wasn't tapered or anything like that. It was just baggy fit. Like I think he was going. Like if it was a Monday or Tuesday, I thought he was going to court. Whatever. Oh, I remember one time somebody had some religious writing on a hoodie. So they came in, whatever. And I was like, hey, how are you? Same thing. Hey, how are you? Welcome. Totally ignored me. Like, pfft. And I'm saying to myself, damn, you got the message on your chest, on a sweatshirt that you put on this morning, but you're out here with the negative energy. All the energy was on the writing, though. I'm trying to remember it said bless something or Jesus something. It was something like that. And yeah, we just put it on for the fly, I guess. Mindset. We dictate the day, right? We wake up late. Now we're rushing. And then the universe tends to work in, like, I don't know if I don't want to say it, but that particular day, because of your energy, everything works in reverse. So you're trying to rush to get to work or an appointment or whatever. And now you're catching every red light. Oh, and now you're getting frustrated. Fuck! I've done it. Fuck! God damn it. Every red light. God damn it. Or Or you get behind the slowest person and you're like, Jesus Christ, why are you going 15 miles an hour on a 35? What the hell is going on? That type of thing. But on those magical days where you just wake up, everything good, slept good, feel good, look good, smell good, everything good. Then you get in your car and all of a sudden every light is green. Swoon. And it's just you're floating to work or you're floating to wherever you're going to. And it's just like, oh, this is magical, magical time, right? I don't know. Energy you give is the energy you're going to get in return. So if you wake up pissed off, man, shit's going to piss you the fuck off, period. Or you can, like I said earlier, you can wake up and be happy and be glorious. And then all of a sudden the universe throws you something to see if you're still focused. And sometimes you have those interactions that are 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes long, right? And like I said before, it just messes up the next 15 hours that you have and you're still dwelling on it. Like, I should have smacked fire out that person. Or I should have done this or I should have done that. Instead of just saying, yo, go ahead, man, we're good. Move, next. And we just move on. But we just dwell on it, fester on it, give all the energy that we can to it. Right? When you have something to do, something that makes you nervous and something that you have to deal with, and you give it time and you think of every negative outcome and every possibility that it can go wrong. Human nature. We think about that. Oh man, like, oh, there goes that girl I want to talk to. Oh, but if I talk to her, she might say no. Oh my God. Or there goes that guy. For you ladies, there goes that guy I want to talk to. Let me bat my eyes. Try to give him a hint. Flick my hair, And that was the whole point anyway.
Gente, los quiero con cojones, los amo. Gracias por estar aquí, de verdad. Para mí es bien importante que estén aquí. Cada uno de ustedes significa mucho para mí. Así que vamos para la foto. Vengan para acá, métase todo el mundo, todo el corillo, vamos. Zumba.
The point was just go out there and do it. Go out there instead of worrying about it, which human nature is, you will. Give it that time allowed for it. Worry about it. Play the 1,000 outcomes that might go wrong. Because you're going to do that. But try to help and set that mindset into saying, you know what? Let me hit record and just ramble. And I know I'm going to get something across, right? Let me make that presentation. Let me talk to that guy or girl. Let me go on that solo trip. Let me go on this. Let me go on that. Instead of saying, oh my God, if I go on a solo trip, I'm going to be bored. I'm by myself, blah, blah, blah. Go do it. Enjoy it. I remember a long time ago when, this is going to sound crazy, but this is an obstacle. I've come across it in videos, is the, what they call it, the solo table theory. I think it's called the solo or the single table theory, in which you go get a table at a restaurant, sit down by yourself, and just enjoy the meal, enjoy the view, enjoy what's going on. But in this case, the first time I did something like that years ago was when I went to the movies by myself. And sitting down in the movie theater by myself with a little popcorn, a little slushy, and just looking around and seeing couples and stuff and little groups and this, that, and the other. So this is the first time I was watching a movie by myself. And I had that feeling of like, oh, this is kind of iffy, kind of whatever. And nobody cares, man. Nobody cares if you're solo in a group of 20. Nobody cares. Nobody. Before I remember I'd be like, oh, damn, he's by himself. That's crazy. But maybe he enjoys. At that time, Me, I would be like, maybe he's enjoying himself or whatever, or maybe he just had time to see this movie before this, that, or whatever it was. But now I was in that seat. And yeah, I was a little nervous. I was like, yeah, I'm sitting here by myself watching a movie. Now, since that point and me taking those steps to enjoy a movie by myself, that was that first step for me. And now I've seen many movies by myself. A connoisseur of solo movies. Am I? Gone to restaurants by myself, you know. Obviously, sometimes we gravitate to the bar. But like I said, I'm not a drinker, really. So I sit at a table by myself, order food, enjoy my company, my own company. And yeah, that allows you to explore places by yourself. So now I said solo trips. Now you might be wanting to go somewhere. And yeah, man, take that jump. Take that solo trip. Make memories for yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your own company. Enjoy your own solitude. There's a difference between being lonely and alone, right? Huge difference between being lonely and alone. Enjoy that solitude, man. Enjoy that cup of coffee at the coffee shop. You looking out the window, or maybe you reading a book, or you doom scrolling in a coffee shop. We do things by ourselves, right? Sometimes, obviously, a lot of us go to the gym by ourselves, go for walks by ourselves, and that's fine. But when it comes to eating, entertainment, travel, all of a sudden we're like, oh, I don't want to do it by myself. They're going to look at me as a loser, right? There's something about taking a plane by yourself. There's a tranquility when you take a plane by yourself. And hopefully a lot of people on this podcast that's listening to me in 54 countries have that opportunity to just sit at a lounge by yourself, talking to people that you don't even know their names, but they're in the lounge by yourself. They're enjoying a drink or breakfast or whatever, and you kind of spark a little conversation or something like that. And they're traveling to like Missouri, and you're traveling to wherever you're traveling to, and just a little laugh, a little smile, whatever. And then you go about your business. Hey, enjoy your trip. And then you head the other way. And that's it. It's just good vibes, good energy. The one that I bug out like when I am traveling is just seeing the people frustrated. I'm like, yo, you going on? I don't know where they're going to, but I'm saying, you know, you're probably going to go see family, vacation, whatever. And you're already starting with the. It's all mindset, right? So sometimes when I go to the airport, I expect the worst of the worst, no matter what. No matter how I'm flying, no matter what, I expect the worst of the worst. So when shit happens, I expected it. But when it doesn't happen, that was smooth as hell. You know what I mean? I don't know. Because sometimes we're like, you know, oh, I hope everything goes well, or I hope everything goes smooth. I go with the intent like, oh shit is gonna hit the fan. And then I go. And all of a sudden, I get to the airport, go through TSA, you know, next thing you know, I'm sitting at the gate or in the lounge, and I'm like, damn, that was like less than 10 minutes. That was pretty good. And now you good. Take off the damn shoes. Take the laptop out of the goddamn bag. How many times? Rah, rah, rah. And now it's just like when it happens, I kind of start laughing and giggling because I'd be like, oh man, that's my man right there. He wilding out. Oh, shorty over here wilding out, screaming at dude. And now it's just I enjoy because I'm in a different mindset. I'm just thinking, I'm like, hey, number one, shit is gonna go wrong. And if it does, I'm good. And if it doesn't, I'm super good. But I enjoy that time and I kind of look around. Like this past Sunday, I was sitting down enjoying this beautiful lake. Right? Lake was gorgeous. I'm sitting down and it's just these picnic benches. And I'm sitting down. There is no one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There was 9 benches. 10, because 10 benches. 10 benches. And I see this dude with his daughter walking and sits, boom, right in front of me. So I'm saying to myself, oh, hold up, fam. You got one. All these benches are empty, and you decide to sit in front of me to block my view from this gorgeous lake. And I'm just enjoying it. It's freaking beautiful. Weather is beautiful. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you? And instead of him sitting down and watching the lake, he turns and looks in my direction. So now I know behind me is a playground, some tennis courts, maybe the bathroom, whatever. But he's sitting right in front of me, looking my way. So I'm saying to myself, yo, dude, for real? So instead of letting that totally suck, obviously I can move and sit somewhere else, but I'm saying, no, I'm comfy. Like, I don't want to move. This is it, right? The universe said, dude, you enjoying the view a little too much, my guy. I ain't going to put an obstacle right in front of you. What are you going to do? I got 2 options. I can move and let the idiot take the space, or I can stay and just ignore him and just look the other way. So I just sat there, look the other way, look this way, look that way, continued to enjoy the day. I didn't let his stupidity fuck up my day. I just enjoyed it. Had a good chuckle, a great chuckle. And I was just like, yo, you can't make this shit up. And sometimes in life, you can't make that shit up. But instead of just complaining like, yo, what are you going to do? Like, just like, thank you, universe. Now I can see the lake from different angles instead of just straightforward. Now I can enjoy it from the angles. So I guess that's what the universe was saying. Dude, I want you to continue to enjoy this, but look from the angles. My man decided to sit there for about maybe 30 minutes or something like that. And then he went on his merry way and I was able to get my full view. But mindset. What is your mindset? What are you deciding to do? Are you going to get up grouchy and have a grouchy day? Or are you going to wake up, hey, let me enjoy life. Thank you for allowing me to wake up to the sunshine one more time. Even waking up to the rain sometimes is cool. Even when we had those snowstorms, they were magical. They looked so nice. Obviously, you was going to put in work afterwards because you had a shovel. But the mindset of just, yeah, the universe is going to be all right. Universe is going to test me. The universe is going to put obstacles in my way. The universe is going to bring me negativity. It's always going to test me. But what am I going to do about it? Roll up your sleeves, put a smile on your face, and just be like, for some A or B reason, that person right there needs to refocus or needs some positive energy to come their way. Maybe they're having a sucky day. We've all had sucky days, right? Allow that sucky day. Yes, allow it. Deal with it and say, what am I going to do with this energy? What am I going to do with this negativity? Am I going to spread it and take it out on all the people that I possibly can? Or am I just going to say, you know what? I'm going to deal with it when I get home. And I'm just going to put a smile on my face, because every storm that you ever had always comes to an end. No matter what storm you've been in, what shit show you've been in, what feelings you've been in, the sun always shines. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go enjoy the weather, go for a walk, go to the gym, get strong, get swole mindset. Have a great day, guys. Stay positive. Thank you for everybody who's been listening. I appreciate you. Thank you for the comments. I appreciate you for the DMs, for the reposts. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to your boy, 54 Country Strong. I appreciate it so much. And to all my new listeners, thank you. Thank you for just supporting your boy. Take care, guys. And I'll talk to you soon. Be positive. Have a good one. Peace.